You know who my next guest is? Khama Worthy. He's got a big fight coming up here against Jamie Mullarkey at UFC 260 on March 27th. Khama, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, brother? Pretty good, man.
Good to hear. Where are you headed to? I imagine just going to practice, coming back from practice. Where am I getting you right now?
Yeah. I actually just got my body worked on a little bit. I had some hard rounds yesterday, so I got my body worked on a little bit. Got a doctor's appointment. Get a little bit of laser therapy done at a spot that I go to Fountain Life out here in Pittsburgh. So on my way back to the gym right now.
Good stuff. Well, thanks for having me a part of your day. When did you find out about this fight? It seemed like you got some notice.
Yeah, about six or 7 weeks out. It was actually a long. I was surprised that they gave me that much notice. I know a lot of people were getting a lot of fights like short notice and stuff like that. But my manager called me up and asked me if I liked it, and I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a good fight." I was trying to get a fight sooner than that, and then I was like, you know what? Like before you know it, it'll be here, and then shit, it's here already.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it's good things come to those who wait. Let's talk about your last fight against Ottoman Azayatar. I know not the result you wanted. What did you take away the most from that fight?
Nothing. It was fucking garbage. I kind of pushed. I pushed a little bit too early. I just had an off night. I had an off night. He had an on night, and he was eating those potatoes, so he probably had a really good on night. So, we'll just leave it at that.
Let's talk about your opponent here, Jamie Mullarkey, 12-4 record. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
He's tough, man. Jamie Mullarkey's a tough dude. It's another tough opponent for me. Like, he's durable. Like, he's the guy that you consider to be the toughest guy in the gym. My coach used to always tell me you don't want to be the toughest guy in the gym, but he's not a walkover. He's not gonna back down. He's not gonna let me run over top of me. But he's gonna try to run over top of me, and I got some stuff waiting for him.
Training camp back in Pittsburgh. Who you getting to work with? Who you putting in the work with for this camp?
So yeah, I got my man John Diasus. He fights in Bellator.
Yeah, he fought Aaron Pico. I interviewed him before that fight. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, John. Yeah. So I got some. He might have something to works now, so I've been working with him. I got a couple guys. I was working with Nick Brown. He just won his LFA title. Working with him and couple of his teammates, and a couple of guys at the Mat Factory. That's where Dom Mazzata trains out there. Dalton Roster was out there. Dempsey, that's my main training partner, Chris Dempsey. And then I've been going out and do a couple other spots too. I got a couple of pro boxers coming in and give me some work. So I got a decent amount. I got my regular teammates. I got my little brother. And I have a couple other pros as well coming through and giving me work. So like I said, like I don't really like to leave too much unless I have a specific reason to leave. Like Mullarkey's great. He has good kickboxing, good boxing, but he's not like he's like a 10-time world Muay Thai champion. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I fought somebody like that, I'd have to go to a camp where I can find some guys who do pure Muay Thai. Or for me personally in Pittsburgh. I know he wrestles, but there's just I train with like 3 D1 wrestlers, D2 wrestlers once a week. Like my head coach is a D1 wrestler. He's fought for 10 years and stuff. So, I'm not really worried about someone trying to out wrestle me or out jiu-jitsu me. You know what I mean? So we'll see what he comes with.
How's the weight cut going ahead of this fight?
Good. I haven't cut in a while, so I was kind of worried about that because I didn't get big. It's just if you put on more muscle, then the weight cut isn't going to come off as well. So it's coming off pretty decent. Like I haven't really started using Sweet Sweat or anything yet, and I'm waking up like 15 pounds over, which is good. Like I don't like to be gigantic. Like I don't go into my fights. I weigh probably maybe 170 when I go into my fights, if that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a gigantic lightweight.
Yeah, no. And then who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
Same coaches. My head MMA coach Jay Sachs, my boxing coach Chris Williams, and then my head coach Dan. I call him Master White Fang. People probably don't know it, but his name is Dan Smirnoff. I always call him Master White Fang.
There you go. I like it. By the way, how's our mutual friend doing, Mark Jericho? What's he been up to these days?
Yeah, he's just been chilling, man. I was just talking with him the other day. He's just living life. He had twins and stuff. So
I was gonna say he's got a bunch of stuff going on at home with the twins, right?
He got a bunch of girls in his house. They driving him wild and stuff. He actually, I talked to him the other day because we were talking about the Nate Landwehr fight. Because Nate Landwehr fought, you know what I mean? So we were talking about him fighting and stuff. And couple of stuff. But he's doing good. He's living life, enjoying life and stuff. So I'll tell him you ask about him, for sure.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. How's this fight playing out on the 27th? Knockouts are your thing, man, but how do you think this fight plays out?
I'm not looking for, but I'm hoping to get the opportunity for a knockout. I haven't knocked anyone out, and not just like a TKO knockout. Like I haven't like floored anybody in the UFC. Like I've been punching people and stuff, but I haven't seen someone like laid out like Francis Ngannou or Black Beast type knockout. So the good thing is he gives me those opportunities. He's tough as hell, but he does give you those opportunities to like get those type of knockouts and stuff. So, but I see him probably, I can also see a submission as well, because I can see him getting tagged up and then just deciding he doesn't like the reins. Like all the fights I've seen him, once he doesn't like the reins, he shoots. And if he shoots on me, he's going to get kneed in the face or he's going to get choked. So we'll see.
Obviously, big card, really notable opponent here in Mullarkey. Where does a win sort of situate you in the drive, in the division, so to speak? Is it just, getting you closer to the rankings? How do you look at this fight in terms of the implications?
I mean, as for the rankings, like our division's shit right now, because it's a clusterfuck. The top 15 guys keep fighting each other. They're like the popular kids in school. They keep dating back and forth on the same person. Like, it's like, oh, I want to fight that guy. He just beat that guy. Like, I mean, so it's, and then like, we're overloaded. There's an overload of opponents. I mean, like, it's insane. You could win 8 fights at 155 and still probably not be in the top 15.
Khama, thanks so much for the time, man. Really looking forward to this fight. It's UFC 260, March 27th. Anyone you want to thank? Any sponsors? Any social media? I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, real quick, I want to talk to a person who still has my Twitter hacked. You're a piece of shit. My Twitter's been hacked for like 3 weeks now. The UFC is trying to fix that. But whoever you are, you're ridiculous. But you can follow me on Instagram under the DeathStore_1. Facebook, it's my regular name, but follow my fan page and stuff. Sponsor, a big shout out to Regeneration Pittsburgh, Fountain Life. Always hook me up. Eggs and Nats and Cranberry Cryotherapy, and everyone back here in Pittsburgh for support me, and let's get moving.